Ashley Rogers up to bat for the Meigs County.
She had a
Tigers.
foul tip on that first pitch. Second pitch, and another foul tip. So it's 0-2 pitch.
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties here. Should have it sorted out now here with Tyler Hudson and Robert Easter on the call for today's game against Silverdale and Meigs County. Silverdale leads 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
With 2 outs. And that's a ball thrown by, who was it? Emily Harkleroad.
For the Lady Seahawks.
That is correct.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
Huh? The 0-2 pitch. I got that wrong.
And she tipped it.
Again, that's the third time in a row she's tipped it.
Here comes yet another 1-2 pitch from Harkle Road. And that was called a ball. Count that pitcher.
That is correct, sir. And then that was called a ball.
Another ball. Count now 3-2.
Full count.
Harkle Road coming with the pitch.
Ooh. And almost hit her in the foot, but not quite, but she will still get a walk. That would be the 4th ball.
And that was Ashley Rogers of the Meigs County High School Lady Tigers that just got a walk to first. And we currently have,
I think,
33.
29 is coming up to that.
And we have 33 on second.
Oh, yeah. And pinch runner comes in for, who was that? Just
Rogers.
Rogers.
We're taking I do believe Silverdale decided to take a timeout real quick. He wanted to talk to his players.
His pitcher, really, I believe. Meigs County comes into this game 36-3, and Silverdale comes in 37-3. They're out of Chattanooga area.
And we're back. Here it
First
comes.
pitch, number 29, Lindsay Ward for Meigs County up to bat.
And that's a ball. Count now 1-0.
Score still 0-1.
Silverdale over Meigs currently.
Yep. Bottom of the first.
2 outs. That is a ball. Count now 2-0.
And the bases are loaded, by the way.
That is correct, Robert. Meigs County does have the bases loaded. With number 28 on third. That's Madison Crabtree. And we have number...
Oh, you were right, 25, Caleb Moore on third.
And we have number 33
on second.
Aubrey Reed.
And the pinch runner is number 1, Taylor Odom.
And she is on first.
3-1.
3-2.
Oh,
so full count.
Full count.
Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss. That'll retire the side, and we'll be going into the top of the second. Meigs really missed an opportunity there with the bases loaded to get some scores in here in the first inning.
They did. Both of these teams come from Chattanooga. Both really good at what they do. I mean, as you both only have 3 losses the entire season.
Both teams are well coached. They know what they're doing. They just got to stay focused and do what they got to do. That's what's got to happen.
Yeah. I didn't know if we were going to make it to the state championship this week. If Megs hadn't recruited us, we wouldn't have had a reason to come up here.
This is Chandler probably would have wanted to come up anyway. He's a big fan of this.
Yeah.
And
I would have came with him.
We
I
really-
wouldn't have been doing radio if we didn't have anything to do. But
really like to help him out with it.
yeah. Kyle, you want to say the lineup here for Meigs County on defense?
Yeah, we got Ashley Rogers, number 14, is pitching. Aubrey Reed, number 33, is the catcher. We got number 7, Allison Crowdy at first. Number 44, Kaylee Meadows at second. Number 25, Kaylee Moore at shortstop. Number 28, Madison Crabtree at third. Number 2, Morgan Knox at right field. Number 23, Olivia Johnson at center field. And number 29, Lindsay Ward at field.
And here comes the first.
Delby Duggard. Was high right, yes. And with that pitch, comes the pitch from Rogers.
Ooh,
Swing and a miss for Duggard.
Duggard, yeah.
And she is out. Now 1 out here in the top of the second. Up to bat now is number 12, Kaylee Crawley. For here comes the pitch.
And that is
The ball.
Mm.
Swing and a miss for Crawley.
She might have caught her hand on that.
Poses herself.
That was
Out now 1-1.
called out. 2 outs now in the.
That was Crabtree to Crowdy.
Play. That was a close play at first base right there.
Now up to bat for Silverdale, we have number 5, I do believe. What number is that? He is a left-handed hitter. Quite possibly we might have to watch out for that. After that pitch, the count's now 2-1. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Silverdale leading the Meigs County Lady Tigers 1-0 currently.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch from Rogers. Now we have a full count here. Comes the full count pitch from Rogers. is
They get it to first before she gets there.
so
Savannah Turner is your catcher. Arkle Road, I always mess up that name, is your 34. Lindsay Newell is first baseman. Shelby Duggard, second, and she's number 6. Number 4, Allie Birchfield, shortstop. 33, Taylor Moran, third base. Number 12, Katie Crawley, left field. Number 2, Skylar Parton.
Parton, yes.
Okay. Center field. Lexi Vogel.
Vogel
Right
at right
field.
field. And leading off here in the bottom of the second is number 23, Olivia Johnson.
Yeah. And that is
We're ready to start the bottom of the second.
play.
Summertown, that is correct.
Scottsdale.
Scotts Hill.
Scotts Hill. Okay.
Scotts Hill.
Count now 1-1 as foul.
Tip high. Hit the ground. Do enjoy the gray on orange of Meigs County.
That is very solid uniform.
Good color combination.
Always
And
has been.
Johnson struck out. So now
Robert, of course, referring to the smoky gray.
Johnson struck
When
out.
am I
So
not
now
talking about that?
so now we have one out here in the bottom of the second.
The Silverdale on the contract.
Ooh, and that's a hit.
Number 7, Johnson.
No, Crowder.
Crowder, that was Johnson that while ago. Sorry about that.
Crowder is now on first for the Meigs County Lady Tigers.
Oh, that's better.
Pitch.
Ooh, tad bit.
Count now 1-0. One out here in the bottom of the second.
Yep.
Pitching.
Foul.
Knox up to bat for the Meigs County Lady Tigers.
Oh, yeah.
Road with the
Right
pitch.
fielder, I believe.
Barely popped up there.
I do believe she was trying to
She
bunt
was
it.
trying, yeah.
He was trying to bunt it. It was popped.
2 outs now.
Yep, 2 outs now.
I
Johnson.
believe.
Johnson.
No, Crowder.
Crowder.
Excuse me.
And I believe 25, Katie Moore is up to bat now.
On bat this season.
Yeah.
Arkle Road coming with the pitch.
From the circle.
Count now 2-0.
Oh, no, that was a strike, apparently. Well,
Outside there.
I saw a ball. I don't know what that judge saw.
Count now 1-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
Are you doing that just because you felt like it?
Oh, just because it's
Yeah, that's what I thought.
2-1, 2 out. Silverdale.
And that's foul ball behind the catcher.
Moore fighting to stay alive there.
Well, if she gets out, then go to the next inning.
That'll retire the side and take us
To the third.
if she... Center field.
Shallow
And
outfield there, and she'll get. Martin.
There is 2 outs, Robert.
oh, there was already 2 outs before. Did he hit the ground?
Yes, it did.
Oh, I was confused. I'm sorry.
Haley Meadows coming up for the Tigers.
Ooh,
Not a grand slam. She hit for the cycle, actually. Pretty rare feat there.
well.
I think she did hit a grand slam on that cycle earlier.
Okay. And whoa,
she hit it
bombs
hard.
it onto the
But that is a
field number 3 over
that
here.
is a foul to the left field.
She puts it on the field number 3 over here in the middle of their game.
Here comes the pitch from Harkle Road.
Well, you can come with it.
Ooh.
Swings, and it's a strike there for Meadows.
You can tell she's really swinging as hard as she can out there.
Oh yeah, she's swinging hard as she can in practice.
Just hitting it hard.
Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that bat.
No, would not.
She's hitting herself
0-2
in the
pitch
back.
coming
So.
now from Harker Road. It's going to be outside for the first ball of the at-bat.
So 1-2 now. Does it? Harker Road gets ready for the pitch.
Harkle Road coming.
Be high,
And
outside.
way high and outside.
Now back even 2-2. Into this is Meadows. Runners on first and second right now. It is Crowder on second and Kaylee Moore on first. Coming with the pitch, and it is a line drive down that third base line, but it'll be a foul ball there for Meadows.
Meadows steps out of the box, gets in a couple more practice swings, steps back in. Harkle Road coming with the 2-2 pitch.
And way outside.
Would have hit a left-handed batter if there was one there.
Full count now.
Still swinging with some power there in her practice swing.
She's gonna have some bruises on her back.
She will. And she swings and misses. So that'll be a foul.
I do believe she might have just
I thought it hit her in my
barely
hand.
nicked it.
That's
So that
what
will
it
be
I believe.
Another foul ball.
Wow.
Looked like she just swung and missed and went straight to the catcher's mitt, but it must have tipped.
Oh, and another foul.
And she'll foul it off yet again.
Last time they were at bat, Meigs County loaded up the bases and then couldn't do anything with it. See what they can do this time.
With run first.
We're in the 8th pitch of this at bat,
And
she fouls it off again for the 9th.
if she gets a hit in the right spot on that bat, it's going to be gone.
Because she is swinging full force right now. I mean,
solid pitching here for Silverdale, though, to be able to keep her at bay there and not being able to hit straight off.
Harkle Road doing her job very well.
And another foul.
Fouled off again. This will be the 10th pitch of the at bat.
She's one of the best contact hitters I've seen.
Like I said, Meadows hit a grand slam earlier in the season, ending the last part of a cycle in a game against Terraman.
As hard as she's swinging, I can believe it, and that's a ball.
So she walks, bases now loaded for the Meigs County Lady Tigers.
And she doesn't get the big play, but she does induce a bases loaded situation for the Tigers. Now the catcher for Silverdale, that is number 3, Turner. Coming up to talk to the pitcher for a second. As number
33, Aubrey
Reed.
The catcher for the Lady Tigers, comes up to bat.
She also swinging full force.
You would be too with your bases loaded.
Well, especially in the state tournament.
I wouldn't have to.
On these girls, just sitting there and having all this built up energy and having to release it.
Ooh.
And I looked very, very close to hitting her, but that's going to be a ball there.
Wow.
On the inside for her. She's a right-handed batter.
Pitch from Harkle Road.
Here it comes. It's going to be an infield pop-up, and that'll be the third out of the inning. Silverdale gets out of a bases-loaded situation there.
That's the second inning in a row that they've gotten out of a bases-loaded situation. And we're only in the third inning now.
Yep.
And you talk about Silverdale, they've been, other than that first inning run there, they've been pretty quiet here offensively as we go to the top of the third here. And, of course, if you're just joining us, Meigs County leads bases loaded again here in the first and the second against Silverdale in a very, very highly touted matchup between two teams that haven't played in the regular season but both from the Chattanooga area, which is very rare for two, single-A teams of this caliber not to have played each other with all the preseason and regular season tournaments that you have, and they just haven't played each other this season. That's something interesting that I don't think that we've seen too often, and they're not meeting up to the state tournament. That's number 14, Rogers in the circle, I believe, correct?
Should be.
No change on the pitching side.
1-0.
And 32. Now at catcher. Summer Skinner.
What was that?
I do believe 33 is just getting her equipment back on.
That would make sense. Because it says that Summer Skinner is a pitcher.
Yeah, she's getting Rogers there warmed up as the catcher for Meigs County. Reed is getting her gear on. She just batted, so she had all of her gear off, so she'll have to take and put all that gear right back on.
And here she comes.
Time to see these catchers, they'll take everything off but their knee guards. And that's kind of the hardest thing to put on. And then if they do bat, they'll even wear it in the deck most of the time. Then they'll put them back on right after, just for time constraints. But regardless of that,
number 2 now, Morgan Knox up to. Or wait, no, that's Godly. Skylar Parton up to bat for Silverdale.
She is a left-handed hitter.
She's already been at bat once. Don't believe she could
Who's that again?
do
I'm
anything.
sorry.
Skylar Parton.
Parton.
It's our second time around.
Yep. That was a strike.
Strike there for
Parton.
Yep. And I believe that'll be another strike.
Count now 0-2 here in the top of the third. Parton at bat for the Silverdale Lady Seahawks.
Ooh, fouled high. Goes up and hits netting.
If you're just joining us, the score is 1-0. Silverdale leading over the Meigs County Lady Tigers. We're here in the top of the third with no outs.
But an 0-2 count for Parton.
1-2 count.
1-2. Looked up, looked down, and then it was back up there now. So
Here comes the pitch from Rogers.
Confusing. Now 2-2 count.
2-2.
I don't want to see you in one of those, Kyle.
I wouldn't fit in one, Robert.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty big women in them.
Here comes Rogers with the pitch.
And it is pretty much a bunt type hit.
That bunt goes to the pitcher there, Rogers, and she throws it to first base for the out. I think that's the first out for the Lady Tigers. Still a 1-0 ball game. If you're just joining us here in the top of the third. Silverdale is the away team for this affair, although both Chattanooga area.
Another left-handed hitter comes up for Silverdale. That is number 4, Birchfield,
the catcher.
This is a very, very different game from the last one I saw the Seahawks in. They played in the sectionals on Saturday, had an 11-run first inning, and by the end of the fourth, they were up by 17. Into the fourth, into the fifth. Otherwise, either way, game ended 17-0 with 11 runs there in that.
Is that not mercy rule? I
I
thought 10 runs in the first inning was mercy rule.
Well, a lot of people think that mercy rule is this or that, but it's actually one of those things where, teams agree upon before the game, hey, it's going to be 15 after 3, or 12 after 4, 10 after 3, or 10 after 6, that kind of thing, and they go from there. And a lot of times, not Goodpasture, but Gordonsville, who was at that team as Rogers hits the outside pitch there for the strike.
To
number
11, Emily Harkleroad, the pitcher.
We've not been paying attention. There's now 2 outs.
Oh, I've been paying attention. Y'all just,
I've been trailing off into a story here.
Just say something about it, then, Kyle.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt Chan there.
Interrupt me. The game's more important than my story.
Good point.
Noted.
1-1 pitch now.
Now I'm afraid you're going to cut me off every time.
You damn right.
Strike. Now going 1-2.
Harkleroad steps out of the box, gets in a couple swings.
Swang. And that'll be ball right outside.
Count now 2-2.
And like I was saying with the mercy rule, it's just something that's agreed on with teams. It's not, Gordonsville actually, went to the dugout once or twice thinking the game was over. And it actually wasn't, just because mercy rule is just thought so differently, I guess.
Varies.
Done by Rogers.
It varies.
Yeah, by a lot.
I believe it's a 2-2 count now, correct?
Yes, that is correct, Chandler. 2 outs here in the top of the third.
Big foul straight back.
Harkleroad fighting to stay alive. Harkleroad stepping out of the box yet again to take a couple more practice swings.
Just a swingy.
Swinging.
And he's going to look down at the first base umpire, and he's going to say she didn't go there.
That was awful close, though.
That was. That's going to be a 3-2 count here.
Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Oh.
Oh, no, she tipped it.
Be a foul ball there. Goes down to first. There's a little bit of confusion on the field down there.
A little bit of confusion up here, too.
Be a foul ball there.
I think she thought she bunted it. Not entirely sure what happened.
But now we have a full count for Harkleroad.
Walker Road and the pitcher versus pitcher matchup here. There'll be a strike there for Ashley Rogers.
And that'll retire the side and bring us to the bottom of the third.
Where are you getting Ashley Rogers? That was Emily Harkleroad.
Rogers is the pitcher.
Oh, I was about to
Pitcher
say.
from Eggs.
I was confused.
You seem to get confused a lot, Robert.
Thank you.
Robert is confusing.
Thank you.
most of the time.
I'm confused a lot right now.
The umpires meeting in the middle to each get a water.
Coach. Still talking to the bowling coach from Tennessee Wesleyan. Trying to figure out.
Robert just graduated Friday. Congratulations to Robert and Hunter, our photographer, who's up here with us as well.
Where is he right now, by the way?
What?
Where is Hunter right now, by the way?
He's probably taking a picture somewhere, you know.
Somewhere.
He sneaks off, takes pictures. Kyle, we don't give as much love to Kyler, although he did graduate 2 years ago.
True.
I graduated 3, so we got a line right now, 3, 2, 1.
Kyle graduated a year ago.
And
no, technically it's 2 now because you just graduated. So you
I graduated this year, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this year, a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah. We'll go that way.
Yeah.
Y'all are confusing.
And Ashley Rogers, by the way, 51 pitches, 66% of those have been strikes.
Wow.
She has a one-hitter right now, has 1 run on her, and that was, of course, early in the first right there. And she has 5 strikeouts, only walked 1 batter.
Number 28, Madison Crabtree, will be batting for the Meigs County Lady Tigers.
Harkrold, the pitcher right now, has a 59% strike percentage. She has 2 hits against her. 3 strikes, 3 walked with 64 pitches. Here comes the pitch.
And
We
fouled
down the left field side.
Third baseline.
Third baseline, whatever you want to call it.
Count out 0-1.
Or if you're cowardly, you wait a second, you hold your hands out to see which is left and right.
Forgot about that.
If you couldn't see that, which you probably couldn't if you're listening on the radio, Kyler tried to do the left and right motion there.
Where you can tell the left and right by the L.
She knocks another one down that same side over into the other field, number 3 field here at Starfield Plaza, Starplex.
We're at number 4, watching this exciting matchup here in the bottom of the 3rd.
I don't know, this is about the least exciting game I've ever seen.
Life is exciting.
Mostly because...
I wouldn't say it's the least exciting, it's just a very, very defensive matchup.
That's what I'm saying, like,
you're
watching a lot of foul balls. That's mostly most of what we've seen.
You've seen a lot of foul balls, but you also seen a lot of girls on base.
That's true. And not scored, apparently.
Not scored. The scoreboard doesn't show, but there's been a lot of action in this one.
Yeah, Meigs has loaded the bases and done nothing with it the past 2 times they've been up to bat.
And let's see if they can do anything with anything right now, as that is, Crabtree was up.
That is correct.
And she knocked one down the left field line.
Third baseline.
Third baseline, left field line, don't matter.
Same thing, but it's
same thing,
you know.
And then it goes
foul
and outside the end of the field down there.
The what of the field?
The end of the field.
I thought you said pan.
The what? Huh?
I thought you said the pan of the field.
The pan of the field?
Anyway, another foul ball to the left side.
Huh. Almost hit some kids in the head that time.
I would have laughed.
They're little girls.
Then never mind, I would not have laughed. I can't see the children.
What is it, the 5th or the 6th?
And she knocks another one onto the field number 3.
That should be 7.
Count now. 2-2.
And that is not the number of pitches we've had. We have 7, not 4.
Here in the bottom of the 3rd, Silverdale.
7. I thought we had like 10.
Silverdale leading 1-0 over the Meigs County Lady Tigers. And that's a hard hit out to left field and caught.
And that was almost to the fence. That looks like it was
by your left fielder, Kaylee Crawley.
Looks like it was just going to be a shallow, hit right there. And it was almost to the fence, as close in as these fences are here at the state tournament. Because there is a fence up there, but there is also a temporary state tournament fence sitting back here.
And that was the first out of this half inning.
Ooh, that's going to be inside and
very close to her torso.
To her legs, really.
That was Hawker Road getting very, very close to the other pitcher for Meigs County, that is Ashley Rogers.
That is correct, sir.
She fouls one off. 1-1 the count. She's just joining us 1-0 through the third inning.
You got 1 strike, 1 ball, and 1 out.
Score 1-0.
Silverdale
That's going to
over
be high. It's
Meigs.
going to be wild, but no runners on base, so no harm done there.
I'd like to thank you 66 people that are listening. You're why we do this.
Thank you, Meigs County fans, tuning in on Spirit Nation Radio for your Meigs County Tigers. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be high there for Harker Road.
Count now.
Coming from Harker Road, I should say.
3-1.
3-1 now for Rogers. She's the pitcher for the Meigs County Tigers.
She. You said he.
I said she.
You said he.
I had a lisp, so it was she.
And she was almost hit by that one, but that loads up on balls, and she is walking. Number
Rogers.
25 up the bat for
Rogers will throw it on
Meigs.
both sides of the ball this season, as a lot of these are, but she'll be
Kate Moore.
she'll be pinched run for by, that is number
1. Taylor Odom.
Number 1,
Taylor Odom. Yes.
Yep.
And now we have number 29.
Lindsay Ward.
Lindsay Ward up to bat for the Meigs County Lady Tigers.
What are you looking for?
After that pitch, the count is now 1-0. Here comes the pitch from Harkle Road. Oh, and that was
outside. Rogers threatening over there on first base. No harm done. She goes back to first.
Huh? That was Odom.
Odom.
Odom, I'm sorry.
Pinch
runner.
running for
Odom.
pinch
I'm
running
sorry, I was
for
thinking about
Rogers.
Rogers.
Yeah. Rogers is the one that got the first, so.
And that is hit short
There'll
and
be a
caught
pop up there to
By your
base,
third baseman, Taylor Moran.
Third baseman, excuse me.
number 33, Taylor Moran, yes.
And now up to bat, somebody with a 3 at the end.
Numbers I can't read.
I think it's 33, maybe 23. I don't know. 23.
23, Olivia Johnson.
Your, why does it say pitcher? I thought she was. I thought she was the outfielder.
She is.
Yeah,
She's the
field.
center fielder.
Huh. That's weird. She must be a backup pitcher. I just can't see straight. Kyler?
He's just reading
No,
things
look.
wrong.
Oh, no.
Oh, he wasn't reading things wrong. I was reading things
She
wrong.
must be a backup pitcher.
Either way, count now, 1-2.
Yep.
2 out here in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss
And
for Johnson.
that will retire the side. And we will go to the top of the fourth.
Top of the
She is a center field.
Top of the fourth.
Which we're on field 4.
Top of the fourth on the fourth field. Top of the morning to you. Even though it's the evening.
And now, Kyler, it's time for a word from our sponsor.
Cue Balls Crematorium. You kill 'em, we grill 'em.
Proud sponsor of Spear Sports Network.
Any coincidences or likeness are not representative of the programs or Spirit Nation Radio. Back to your regular programming.
Now we're coming into the top of the fourth. Top, not bottom. Top. Yeah.
And your pitcher stays the same for Meigs County, which is Ashley Rogers.
Number 14.
And catcher also stays the same, which was
Number 33,
Aubrey
Reed. Silverdale currently leading the Meigs County Lady Tigers 1-0. Been a very defensive played game so far. Ain't that right, Robert?
very, very defensive, especially since everybody's hitting fouls and nothing's happening.
You sound bored, but you shouldn't be.
No, there's a few hits every once in a while. Number 33 for Silverdale up at Taylor Moran, which is your
third baseman. Here comes the pitch from Rogers.
And way outside on the right.
So that'll be a ball. Count now 1-0.
And we do have a scoring update. Marion County up over Midway 3-1. Midway the home team, so they're having a is in the top of the seventh. Excuse me, Marion County on top 3-1 with one on. That's Brianna Vinson,
my cousin,
relation to Kyler Hudson, on first base there for the Warriors. Meigs County game going on right now, though. Marion County on top 3-1 over Midway.
Count now 1-1 here for Moran.
That game got started a little bit sooner than ours. We're in the top of the fourth while they are in the top of the seventh, so about a 3-inning difference there.
2-1 pitch now. And looks like another ball, so we'll go to 3-1.
I do believe you're correct, sir. My eyesight. Nope. Yep.
Yeah, that was right.
You're right. And here comes the 3-1 pitch from Rogers. Ooh, and that's a foul. Went
So
right behind her.
Full count now.
Full count.
Look at that camera lens. It's only 3 foot long.
Robert is referring to one of the many photographers here at the softball state tournament.
And that is hit straight to your shortstop.
I wouldn't say straight to the shortstop. She had to run over to get that one right over the pitcher's head. Rogers.
That didn't touch the ground, though, did it?
It may have touched the ground before it jumped up and got to them.
But that was Kaylee Moore, the shortstop, throwing it to
first.
It's hard
first base, Allison
from
Crowley.
home base to just when it pops down like that, because I've seen a lot of them happen like that. But nonetheless, she's out at first and one out in this inning for Meigs County.
Excuse me, that was Crowder.
Yeah.
Robert wrote it down wrong.
That is correct. This is Robert can't write.
Up to bat now is number 34.
Lindsay Newell.
Yes. Your first baseman for
I
the...
believe she hit a home run during that
Silverdale.
first inning of the Silverdale game.
No, I don't think he's talking about this game.
Oh.
Count now 1-2 here in the
3-4. The fourth? Yeah.
Top of the fourth.
Yes.
Silverdale is the away team, so yes, it is top of the fourth.
1-2.
Rogers,
and now that is a
out
1-2
there on Newell.
Wow. Now
Meigs County handling Silverdale pretty well right now.
I suppose
defensively,
so.
other than the one run, a lot of other teams have had a lot more scores from Silverdale against them. Meigs County held it very, very well, very defensive game here in the top of the fourth in this first round game with that pitch to number
Pearson.
17.
Pearson.
Right. Oh my gosh. And number 17 Pearson is your flex,
And there's
which
a
is
disclaimer,
your right fielder.
Here, as the pitch comes in. Disclaimer: the imitations that Kyler Hudson does are not supposed to be live.
Ha! Funny.
Dang. Count now 1-1.
2 outs in the top of the fourth.
We still love you, Kyler.
1-0. Silverdale over Meigs. There's 2 strikes now. 2 Steve Wrights, according to Kyler.
Steve Reichs. Yes, Steve Reichs there. Count 1-2.
What exactly is a Steve Reich?
Well, you bowl. Don't you know what a strike is?
Oh yeah, I can tell you what a strike is.
And with that,
Depending on what sport it
she is out. So now,
Go to the bottom of the fourth.
yep.
And Meigs comes up to bat once again, and they are congregating over there.
Congregating. Both sides are congregating, buddy.
It's congregation time.
Congregation time.
And talking about a scoring update, we have a scoring update from the GPS Pope John Paul game. GPS up in that one 3-1 in the bottom of the fourth. There over Pope John Paul in the Division II AA state tournament. Only 4 teams in the Division II brackets, while 8 teams in the public school brackets. Starplex Field in Murfreesboro, of course, playing some games at McKnight Field tonight and in the morning, but after that they'll all be here in Starplex, and we'll be able to see everything from the windows up top in the press box.
When, tomorrow or now?
Well, the rest of the week, I reckon.
Depending on who all stays in it, that is.
And we
still have your same
Still Harker Road,
picture, I believe.
Harkle Road.
Harkle Road.
Sounds like a good road.
It's a mouthful.
Sounds like a back road in
Chattanooga
Mountain or something.
Either way, number 7, Allison Crowder.
Yeah, Crowder.
Up to bat for the Meigs County Lady Tigers. I apologize for saying Crowdy earlier. Robert's fault.
Typo with a pen.
So, a writing error. Either way, here comes the pitch from Harkle Road.
And D right, but I'm pretty sure she tipped it.
No.
But the catcher did catch it, so.
Yeah. So it's a strike. Count now 0-1. D right.
Pitch from Harkle Road.
And that is a ball up top.
Count 1-1. That was a ball. Count now 2-1.
2-1?
2-1.
Dos uno?
And here comes the 2-1 pitch from Harkle Road.
Now, dos count?
Because that was called a strike. Here in the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, you're kidding. Ooh, and another foul ball.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The Silverdale Lady Seahawks leading the Meigs County Lady Tigers 1-0 currently.
Sorry, we're having trouble remembering the teams' names. We're not used to Silverdale and Meigs being
the teams we announce.
Yeah.
Currently 1 out with number 2.
Huh? Number 2.
Number 2, I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
number 2.
And that is caught by your first baseman for Silverdale.
And that was
number 34.
Morgan Knox who hit it, and number
Lindsay Newell who caught it.
34.
Pretty much in the dugout. If she had ran any farther, she would have went in the dugout.
Now, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
And
number 25,
strike.
Kaylee Moore.
0-1 count. 2 outs, and still 1-0 Silverdale over Meigs.
Kaylee Moore up to bat for the Lady Tigers.
Ooh,
and that is a foul ball to the left side.
She puts the most power I've ever seen in softball, high school softball, into the bat. And she has fouled more balls than I've seen in my life.
How many have you seen?
A lot. I used to play.
And with that pitch, that was a high ball way outside on the right. Count now 1-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Here comes the pitch from Harkle Road. And that was a high ball.
The fastest you ever said that.
High to the right.
No, I was talking about, here comes the pitch from Harkle Road. He was like, it's coming, so I got to say it fast.
Count now 2-2. Pitch from Harkle Road, right now.
And it is fouled
right
again to the Silverdale's dugout.
Yep, and caught again by their
first baseman, Lindsay Newell.
And that will retire the side. We're now going into the top of the 5th. The Silverdale Lady Seahawks leading the Meigs County Lady Tigers 1-0.
Yep.
Hey, are you over in Marion County?
What's Hunter doing in Marion County?
He's taking pictures.
No, what's he doing in Marion County?
He's at the Marion County game. Not in Marion County.
Okay.
Okay. Are you
Rogers still pitching for the Lady Tigers.
Silverdale's winning 1-0 and GPS winning 3. Yeah.
And I'm winning 1-0.
That doesn't even make any sense. Either way,
For anyone who wants to join us, we're going to go bowling after we get done here at the Starplex Fields. And I'm going to whoop Kyler and Hunter's butt at bowling.
well, he
And
bowls.
by the way, update on Marion County Midway that's over there in McKnightfield. We can see it from here. We can't see the game going on. We can see the field from here. You got Midway trailing Marion County 4-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 count, 1 out for Midway, trying to keep their winner's bracket hopes alive as Marion County will look to advance. And if they do, they'll play Huntington tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. if they continue to win. Game.
Wow.
Oh. Left of us, trailing straight back around the netting.
And that was...
That ball had some backspin on it.
And the one up to bat is number 6, Shelby Duggard of Silverdale Baptist Academy. And that...
Oh, sorry about that, Kyle. I didn't mean to cut you off as that pitch comes in, and it's going to be a ball there low. Winner of this game will take on Summertown, who just won their game before this one against Scott Hill 8-1. And the loser will head down to the loser's bracket to play Scott Hill, who lost the game just before this one.
And after that pitch, the count is now 1-2 here in the top of the 5th.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
And that'll be 2-2 count now.
Wait a second, I'm shocked. You can count to 4.
Of course I can count to 4. We're on field 4.
This
And
is
the
true.
password for the Wi-Fi here was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is true. Count now, 2-2. 3-2 now. Full count. Here comes the full count pitch from Rogers. Roger.
Ooh, and
And
another
that is
foul ball.
to the left field.
Who's hitting? Number 6, Shelby Duggard.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear you earlier. I was listening to Chandler.
Fighting to stay alive here.
3-2 count.
And another foul to
down,
the left.
Down the third base line there. Almost hitting one of the coaches for Silverdale.
And fighting to stay alive here. No outs, though.
You've only said it 5 times, Kyler.
No outs, though, here in the top of the 5th.
Well, she is the first one up the bat. And another foul.
Tipped yet again.
Behind her this time.
Fighting to stay alive. Fighting hard.
And that'll be a strike.
And she is
out.
She's out.
Number 12, Kaylee Crawley, up to bat for the Seahawks.
Lady Seahawks.
Lady Seahawks.
Now speak into your microphone now that you're facing it better. Anyway.
I'm going to take a nap while you talk about them. I'm just saying.
Don't take a nap.
Why not?
They're taking a short congregation in the middle of the field to discuss some things.
That's enough time for a short nap.
No, it isn't. Anyway. Crawley.
I'll be glad when that sun goes down. It's right in my face.
Crawley up to bat for the Lady Seahawks. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Score 1-0. The Lady Seahawks over the Meigs County Lady Tigers currently. Ooh, that pitch went very close to her
Shin.
Phew. Very close.
That's what they get me for sitting that far up in the box. I've never sat that far up in the box in my life.
Count now, 1-0.
And she shouldn't have swung at that, or it would have hit her, and then she could have walked.
But either way, with that one, count now 1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Uno.
And here comes the pitch from Rogers. And that is a high ball to the right slightly.
Namaste dos.
I do not speak Spanish. The
Ball
count,
number 2.
the count is now 2-1. One out.
You'll start speaking Spanish when you start working with me.
1 out. Oh, that's a foul ball to the left. And we have an update real quick. Marion County has triumphed over Midway 4-1. That means Marion County will be playing the winner of the Forest and Huffington game.
Huffington.
That is correct. Anyway, back to this game. 2 outs currently. Who's
You
up?
mean Huntington?
I'm blind.
Oh yeah, it's Huntington.
Okay, it's Huntington.
Huntingdon.
I'm blind.
But
Either way, after that pitch, count now 0-1. Who's up to bat, Robert?
I have no clue.
Well, I can't read it.
Number 3?
Yeah,
I believe.
Yes,
and
number
that's
3.
Savannah Turner. Your catcher? Catcher is a lefty, so yes.
The catcher for the Lady Seahawks. Count 0-2.
Count
And
now 1-2.
That pitch was high.
2 outs.
Here in
Silverdale leading 1-0.
the top of the 5th.
Top of the 5th.
And
Now bottom of the 5th.
that will retire the side with that nice pitch right to the corner
From
Rogers. Will now be going to the bottom of the 5th.
See if Megs can ever get a hit here.
The first 2 innings, they did have the bases loaded, but they were unable to capitalize on those opportunities.
Now, if Meigs County loses this, they will play Scotts Hill.
But if they win, they will play Summertown tomorrow.
I hope they win, because that game isn't until 4 o'clock. If they lose, they're playing at 10 a.m.
And you just don't want to get up because you're lazy.
Thank you.
Either way, Harkle Road, I almost said Harkle Field. Harkle Road is still pitching for the Lady Seahawks. We got number 44, Kaylee Meadows, up to bat for the Lady Tigers.
She is your senior second baseman.
And there's a small meeting on the mound.
I'm hungry.
And-
Just saying.
And here we go to start off the bottom of the 5th.
All I heard was a wow.
Somebody seemed awful excited out there.
Still is, apparently.
And that is a foul ball to the left field.
Line.
Yes. Third baseline.
There you go.
Meadows steps out and gets her some swings in.
Really?
Swings with quite a bit of power.
Oh yeah, she's the one that does that.
Here it comes. And that is a high
Fly ball. No, I'm just kidding.
ball. Count now 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Harkle Road.
And
And
it
that
is
was hit right
past
in
the shortstop and goes to the left fielder.
and she makes it to first.
Wow.
That went right in between the third baseman and shortstop. That would be Taylor Moran and Allie Birchfield, and ended up all the way at Kaylee Crawley before any Silverdale players got a hand on that ball. Silverdale having a small timeout here in the bottom of the fifth.
No, really, you're kidding.
Okay, the people listening can't see it, Robert. That's why we do this. Anyway,
That's true. That is why we do this.
we have another pitcher warming up.
Number 6.
That is
Shelby
Shelby Duggard. So they might be taking Harkle Road out.
I believe they are. She already handed her the ball.
We're here in the bottom of the fifth. The score is currently 1-0. Silverdale Baptist over the Meigs County Lady Tigers. And they are going to switch. Duggard is now going to be pitching for the Lady Seahawks.
Aubrey Reed up to bat for the Tigers. And I do believe that Harkle Road went to shortstop. And shortstop went to second base.
So quite a few little changes there.
That is correct.
Here comes the pitch from... What is
And straight to third base, goes to second, and
Ooh.
error! And, oh my goodness. That was a heck of a play there.
So now,
Who's on third? I cannot see, I am blind.
I do believe it is Meadows.
Who's up to bat first? Oh yeah, Meadows. Yeah, you're right.
So Meadows is on third, and with that,
Aubrey Reed on first.
Reed on first.
And 28, I do believe. Madison Crabtree up to bat.
Duggard now pitching for the Lady Seahawks.
I don't know if it was a good idea to put Duggard in.
Well, obviously the coach felt like it was a good idea. We'll just see if that pans out. Either way, here comes the pitch.
Ooh. Saved from hitting it, but it will be a ball.
Count now 2-0.
Oh boy.
Here comes the pitch from Duggard.
And
that
is
hit to
right field and caught
by the right fielder.
But it
Lexi
goes
Vogel.
home. 44 Haley Meadows tags third and goes home. So now your score 1-1. But Meigs County and Silverdale tied up in the bottom of the fifth.
So Meigs County was finally able to capitalize and get them a score
After the error
here
by the second baseman, which is now Harkle Road.
And now up to bat is number...
I didn't get a number. 14.
14, and that is
Oh, wrong.
Ashley Rogers.
Oh,
the
your
pitcher.
pitcher. Your pitcher.
And she fouled it to left field.
Wow.
Count now 0-1. Score 1-1. Score now 1-1
1-1.
here in the bottom of the fifth.
And pitch. And hit past your shortstop. And she goes to third. And now you have, once again, a player on first and a player on third. With number 29, Lindsay Ward for Meigs County coming up to bat.
Meg's might really be able to capitalize this half inning.
Wow.
I'd like to thank you 118 listeners for tuning in.
Wow.
It's
Are you all Meigs County fans?
we usually,
Wow.
you know,
We normally have just about this many, just with our hometown team, Squash County. And you're not even our normal people we talk to.
but we're glad we can be here to help you out.
Wow. And if you're from Squash County and listen to this game, I don't know why.
Well, maybe they're just interested in the sport, Budro. Either way,
Yeah. Okay. Lindsay Ward up the bat.
for the Lady Tigers,
Tigers have it. Wait, why does it say 2-1? Did she score? Who scored?
we missed something.
We've missed something.
33 some? I can't read.
Yeah.
And 33 is Aubrey Reed.
She was the second hitter.
Yeah.
Should be 1-1. Okay.
Either way.
Still it's 1-1.
Count now,
I'm going
1-1.
to say, by our count anyway. Count 1-1, 1 out for the Tigers, Lady Tigers. Ooh, strike, and that'll lead to a 1-2 count. But the person who was it first?
That is Rogers.
Was
Rogers.
Now she's at second. Stole second. Oh, and that is another strike. So number 29, Lindsay Ward, will be out on that one. It was in the strike zone, but she dropped it, and Ward didn't see it until the last minute. She could have ran.
But 2 outs.
Yep.
Here in the bottom of the fifth.
I didn't catch number on this one. 23, and that's hit over the second baseman's head, and she's going home. 2
runners in due to a dropped ball by the catcher.
So that'll be
Van
3-1 Meigs County
over Silverdale Baptist.
Wow.
What a turn of events here in this bottom of the fifth.
Thank God I don't have to wake up early.
I feel like Robert was praying when he said he was napping.
Well,
anyway,
I thought Meigs would win this game. I don't know why, but I just thought they'd come through.
Anyway, number 7, Allison Crowder, up to bat for the Lady Tigers.
What? First baseman.
Yeah,
first baseman.
And after that pitch, the count now 0-1.
And the pitch. Oh, and she knocks that one up.
And it's caught by the third baseman, Taylor Moran. And that will retire the side. We now go into the top of the 6th. Correct?
That is correct.
Top of the 6th.
You have
the
2
score,
innings left.
The score 3-1. The Meigs County Lady Tigers currently leading over the Silverdale Baptist Academy Lady Seahawks.
And all their scores just in this inning.
Just in that past half inning. That's a shocking turn of events. In most of the rest of the game up until then, they were unable to get a score in, even with the bases being loaded the first 2 innings.
But Silverdale did put in their new pitcher, which is number 6, Shelby Duggard, and they put Emily Harkleroad at second base, and second baseman went to shortstop. Is that right?
I do believe you are correct.
Yeah.
I do believe so. But now we're going into
Number 14, Rogers, still your pitcher for the Meigs County Tigers.
That was an exciting half inning.
Wow.
Leading off for the Lady Seahawks, this top of the sixth will be number 6.
If Meigs County
Shelby
continues
Duggar
to lead and win this game, they will play Summertown tomorrow at 4 p.m. and Silverdale will play Scotts Hill tomorrow at 10 a.m. if it continues as it is now.
That is correct. Leading off for the Lady Seahawks is number 2.
I believe you saw that correctly. Morgan Knox. Yeah, that's right.
No, Lady Seahawks, number 2.
Oh.
Skylar Parton.
Skylar Parton. I don't know why I looked at the wrong one. But, that was a foul ball, I suppose. I don't know what happened. I wasn't paying attention. Foul ball, so 0-1 count.
We want to thank you for joining us on this fine Tuesday afternoon between Silverdale and Meigs County. 3-1 currently the score in the top of the sixth. And I'm breathing heavily because I just ran over to McKnight Field where Marion County finished up.
Why did you run?
Yeah, you could have drove.
I did drive.
Why did you
run? Why are you out of
my
breath?
car and ran to the field, ran from the field to the car and back to the car up here.
I understand. Count now, 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Rogers.
And
Rock, swing and a miss.
miss.
Hope you're having fun there on the airwaves
What's up?
here with Chandler Morrison, Tyler Hudson, and Robert Easterly.
Wasabi.
Wasabi, dude.
What? No, it's not wasabi. It's wasabi.
Count now, 1-2.
If you're enjoying this, give us a like and a comment there on the page where you're listening.
Thanks
County.
to the 125.
Swing and a miss,
And
Parton is out.
That's the first out of the inning, I do believe there, Tyler.
That is
Yep.
correct. That is correct, Chandler.
Now it's a bat for the Lady Seahawks.
Number 4, Allie Birchfield.
your... What is she? Oh,
Birchfield is
Shortstop.
the shortstop.
wait, no, she's not now. She is
Not
the
anymore,
second
because
base.
everything changed.
And by the way, update from Marion County Midway. Marion County wins.
We already got
4-1.
you that.
I already
If
did that.
Tyler didn't already tell you, I'm sorry, I stepped away for a few minutes to talk to the coach over there.
And that's
Swing and a miss.
right.
Right.
0-1 count.
If it's a strike, it's going to be an 0-1 count there, Robert.
That's what I just said. And that's a foul ball. That's another strike. 0-2.
And it's, by the way, score 3-1 still here in the top of the sixth.
Well, that just happened last inning there, Chandler.
Yes, Chandler. While you
Stepped away for 5 seconds.
while you were stepped away,
And that's
Ooh, that's
another strike,
another
and she
strikeout.
is out.
And Rogers excited, jumping for joy with these 2 past strikeouts. Hopefully she can strike out the third and retire the side here from Silverdale, or at least that's what she's hoping.
I hope so.
Number 11, Harkle Road.
Yeah,
Harkle
Road.
Road, yes.
Plate.
was
is-
the pitcher, but got taken out and replaced by Duggar last half inning.
And now is the shortstop.
Parkerfield 0 for 2. She was struck out once, and I believe she grounded out once.
Yep.
Pitch from Rogers.
And that is a foul ball. Went high right behind her. Yeah.
And that's a 0-2 count now from Harkle Road. Ooh, and she gets a hit out to left field. She rounded go second, but stopped herself.
And it went to Madison Crabtree, who then threw it to
Kaden Moore.
Who's up to bat for the Seahawks?
Can't get the first number on that. There's 2 numbers on her back. 33.
Number 33.
Taylor Moran.
She is the
Third baseman.
Yep.
Moran 0 for 2 also
She's the only one I can remember.
in this game.
Because of her last name, that's why.
Pitch coming from Rogers. And it is a inside pitch there.
0-1 count. Or was. Now it's 1-1.
1-1.
1-1 there with the inside pitch. Looked very close, but umpire not falling for it.
Here comes the pitch for Rogers.
And fouled off there
Foul.
by Moran.
Count now 1-2.
Moran. How do you say that? Moran?
Moran.
Or is it like-
That's
or
how
is it
we.
like,
Oh, it's not moron, Chandler.
It is Moran.
Moran.
That's
I thought it was like a orange type deal.
It might
Tomato.
Maybe, who knows.
Aunt.
Tater Totter.
Swing and a miss, and Rogers struck out 3 in a row here
Actually
in
struck out 2 in a row, let one get on base, and then struck out another one there.
Did
Kyler.
she?
Yeah.
She let, what's
Harker
his
Road.
name? Yeah, Harker Road got on
she did.
first.
My
But
bad.
nonetheless, the side is retired. 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. The Seahawks now with only one more chance to take back the lead here in this first round matchup
Yeah, that's
between
correct,
the
sir.
Seahawks and the Lady Tigers. 3-1 is the score here in going into the bottom of the 6th. And just a great game so far. Give me a little recap on what happened there in that last, not this half inning, but the last half inning in the bottom of the 6th.
Silverdale swapped their pitcher, second baseman, and shortstop and mixed them all around. Duggar now pitching. And
Her
I
very
don't think
first,
she was warmed up enough to be pitching.
her very first pitch was a hit right through
The center of the field. And that got
Left field.
center of the left field. Yes,
Yeah,
and
the
that
center
got
of the
them
left, yeah.
started.
that got them started on their killing
It's like
spree.
they say, hitting is contagious, so I can see that fully.
Yeah, so is sneezing.
And by the
And
way,
yawning.
they are playing on a baseball field with temporary fences, so the outfield is actually pretty shallow from the dirt, but the outfield line should be closer to the bases, so very shallow outfield. Outfielders actually closer, getting pretty close to the infield there if we're looking at a baseball type field. Up to bat for the Meigs County Tigers.
Is number,
Can't see it.
I believe it's 2,
Huh?
Morgan Knox.
Knox, I believe it is Knox.
I do believe it is Knox.
Yeah, she's your right fielder.
That is Knox. And she is the
Right fielder.
right fielder there.
Count now 1-0. Here comes the pitch from Duggard.
Ooh, ball. Ball number 2.
Count now 2-0.
2-0. Hey,
2-0.
how many listeners we got now, Kyler?
We have
We had 125 a few minutes ago, and still do.
131.
Oh, it didn't refresh itself. 131. Wow.
Count now 2-1 after that last pitch from Duggard.
We get more listeners than public radio.
Oh my gosh.
And
that
that's a
is-
hit out to center field.
And that's going to hop right before it gets to the center fielder for the Seahawks, Parton.
Wow.
Went
That's
right in the gap between
Silverdale's first hit since
Probably the first inning.
Birchfield. No, not Birchfield. Harker Road. Got a hit a few innings back. No, it was last inning. That wasn't that long ago. Never mind.
Here comes the pitch.
Oh,
And it's a bunt.
It's a bunt, and she goes to second and is safe. Round second. And
Oh, we got a pickle.
she's gotta go.
Third.
Oh. Oh.
And there's going to be
That's
at
an
second.
out.
That is knocked out at second, I believe.
And that's a double play for Silverdale.
And very, very good defensive effort there on the pickle by Silverdale. I'm not sure why you go from second to third
On
on,
the
that.
pickle?
Being you're up two runs in a game that was 1-0
Did you
for a
just call
long,
that
long time.
situation a pickle?
That's what it's called.
Called a pickle.
Well, dot and a pickle.
Much like the pickle pop I had earlier from the concession stand.
No,
here
that's
at Fresh
nothing
Way.
like the pickle pop. No, nothing like it.
Either way, here comes the pitch from Duggard.
And
To number
ball.
44,
Kaylee Meadows, your second baseman.
the hard hitter.
Yeah, the hard swinger. I'd say she's got a bruise on her back from hitting herself practice swinging.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And that looked like to be a ball.
Count now.
And cheering from somewhere.
2-2.
Yeah, I don't know where that cheering's
No.
coming from. All I hear is
2-0.
cheering.
Why did I say 2-2?
Not
2-0.
GPS.
2-0.
Yeah, that's all we're concerned with right now is Meigs County, Silverdale, and GPS.
Yep.
Pitch coming
Wow.
from Duggard.
Count now. 3-0.
And wow, 3-0.
And a
Oh.
swing and a miss for Meadows.
I wouldn't have swung at that. That would have been a walk.
Count now. 3-1.
3-1 count. Not on the scoreboard, apparently.
Duggar coming with a 3-1 pitch.
Duggard. And that is a
3-2 pitch. Never mind. That's a swing and a miss, and she is out.
And that's
Yeah.
the third out of the inning. Silverdale goes.
Silverdale gets ready to bat for
Yep.
the last time
The top of the
possibly in
seventh
this game.
coming here for Silverdale, and this will be their last chance if things don't change to get the victory over Meigs County.
Yes.
We're hoping we don't know what we're hoping here, but we're hoping for a good outcome, good game.
Well, Silverdale has to have 2 to tie, 3 to win. What do you think, Kyler?
Well, we got an update. Bottom of the 6th, GPS 10-4 over Pope John Paul over here on the Division II field. While we're currently waiting here.
Answering your question, Robert, there's a definite possibility Silverdale could do it. But we'll just have to watch and see if they can.
That is true, sir.
Rogers still the pitcher for the Lady Tigers.
That is correct.
Correct. Ding, 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 ding.
Correct.
Looks like she's going to finish out the whole game pitching.
And she does that a lot.
She must not get tired that easy.
In this game, Rogers has pitched 6 innings with 98 pitches and a 68% strike percentage. They only gave up 2 hits, 1 run, and 13 strikeouts on the night here for Rogers. As she sees number
34, Lindsay
34.
Newell, the first baseman.
Lindsay Newell for Silverdale coming to play. It's going to be inside there, and they'll call that a ball.
Oh, you a screwball.
Count now 1-0. Here comes the next pitch.
Ooh, and I'm not sure about that one.
That will be called a ball. Count now 2-0.
Again, if you're just doing this, 3-1, Meigs County leads over Silverdale in the top of the 7th inning.
Meigs County can't get too far ahead of themselves, or they might screw up and let Silverdale take the lead here.
Count now 3-0.
I want to thank our listeners for joining in.
Now. Wow. We looked about 5 minutes
And
ago.
It'll be a walk for Newell.
Four
She'll
Newell.
go to first base. And that is only the second walk Rogers has given up this game.
Wow.
13 strikeouts for Rogers.
And the catcher, Aubrey Reed, goes and has a word with Rogers, telling her to Roger that.
Was that a pun, Kyler?
It might be.
Oh, my Lord. And now, number 17 for Silverdale. That's a new one. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Yeah, that's a new one.
No, it's not.
No, it's
It's
Pearson.
Pearson. She has been in before.
Really?
She has been in before. We do.
Oh, she's the flag.
Swing and a miss
Okay.
for Pearson.
1 strike down for Rogers.
I think this is only her second time at bat, though.
I think that's going to be our
She's
saying here
flex.
for the week here when we cover Mexico County. Roger that. There, Kyler.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Speaking of Rogers, here she comes to the pitch.
And another
one
swing and a miss
there.
for Pearson.
Pearson
Another
got
one
mad
swinging
on
there
that
for
one,
Pearson.
hitting the ground with the bat.
Count now, 0-2. Rule number 3.
What?
Rule number 3.
Oh.
And that is a high ball to the right. Count now, 1-2.
3-4.
You can count to 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Here comes the pitch from Rogers. And another swing and a miss.
Oh.
Ooh, but
It's going to
it
be a
was
foul ball
fouled.
there. And she didn't miss there, Kyler. That is a
Hey.
swing, but she didn't miss.
Hey,
Hey. Hey.
hey,
Hey.
hey.
Watch the game.
I got bad
Hey,
eyesight. I apologize.
Kyler is legally blind.
And now in the game, Rogers over 100 pitches there. A couple of pitches over 100 pitches there after that one.
Another foul ball for Pearson.
I didn't just say that or anything.
1-2 is the count here with no outs in the top of the 7th. Silverdale trying to cling on to their winners bracket live right now.
Currently the score 3.
And swing and a miss. That's the first out of the 7th inning.
And a lot of intensity here for Meigs County.
Currently
a lot
the score
of people here for Meigs County.
score 3-1.
Meigs
Megs over
County.
Silverdale currently.
Love Decatur faithful.
Win, please, Megs. I don't want to get up at God knows how early in the morning.
And that is hit high to center field and caught by Olivia Johnson.
And that's about 2 steps from the fence there. She had to step back and grab that one. And that is the second out of the inning after that strikeout by Rogers. And Rogers with the game in sight here with number
12.
12 for the Seahawks.
Kaylee Crawley.
Kaylee Crawley.
Now,
Real
off the bat.
Here
Pitch
comes
from
the pitch.
Pearson? Or Pearson.
Rogers.
Why did I say Pearson?
Roger that.
Oh, Pearson just got out. That's why I said that.
And got hit by the pitch.
And
Crawley did.
After that, a hit by the pitch there and puts another runner at first after they tried so hard to get one off there.
We now have a runner on second and a runner on first.
I'm hungry. Shut up.
And the Meigs County coach taking a minute to talk to his...
You ever been to White Castle before?
Shut up, Robert. This isn't the time.
I believe
They're
Jennings-
taking a time out. We can
Jennings
talk
up there.
about White Castle.
Coach Jennings talking
so.
to his players
I could be wrong.
at the mound, according to Chandler,
Yeah, that's Coach Denny.
according to Mr. Morrison.
Mr. Morrison on the mic.
Don't ever do that again.
Ever.
Now we have number
3.
3.
Savannah Turner, your catcher.
Yes, it is Savannah Turner at the plate. Rogers with the pitch.
And
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Strike. Wow.
Right.
She brought that one in
Strikes
pretty
away
quick.
from a game-winning save or game-winning performance here
From
by Rogers.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Here comes the
Tyler,
pitch.
do we have a strike?
No, we have a ball.
We have a ball.
High ball.
High ball.
Which
The 1-2
ball are you
count is-
highing?
Or the 1-0 or 1-0 count, I'm sorry. 1-1 count, I'm sorry. Is the 1-1 count.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that pitch was a ball. All the
0,
Mexican
0, 1,
faithful questioning that one. 2-1 pitch coming. Just on the outside there.
Where did 2-1 come from? I thought it was 1-2, 1-1 a
No,
moment ago.
3-1.
Should be 3-1. Yes, 3-1 the count.
Should be 2. Now
And now we have a full
count.
count, 2 outs in the bottom of the
Wow,
7th.
this could determine the game.
This pitch
Right here.
could determine
Wow.
the game here.
Roger is looking to Roger that.
And
That's
she
it.
does! Swing and a miss! It's over! County gets the win!
Meigs County looking at the dog pile of the third base line here.
Wow.
Trying so excited to beat
There's
Silverdale. And
3-1 win over Silverdale.
Roger that.
Comes down to a
Roger
full
that.
count pitch from Rogers.
Rogers was able to Roger that.
And
You're
probably
gonna
one
use
of the
that
better
every day now,
matchups
aren't you?
here in the first round in the single A division as Meigs County takes down Silverdale 3-1 here in the first round of the state tournament spring fling. And what a game it was.
Okay. Silverdale will be playing Scotts Hill tomorrow.
No, they will be playing Silverdale. Yes, sorry. I was looking at the wrong bracket.
They were playing at 10 a.m. on the same field.
And your Meigs County Lady Tigers will be playing Summertown.
At 4 p.m. tomorrow on this same field.
And in case you're keeping up with some area stuff, Marion County wins 4-1 over Midway. Marion County takes on Huntington right after that game at 5:30 on this same field. So, for Spirit Nation Radio, I'm Chandler Morrison.
I'm Kyler Hudson.
And I'm Robert Easterly.
And, well, today we're going Go Tigers, and God bless.